Tenant. The word tenant is commonly used in the context of real estate and refers to a person or entity that rents or occupies a property owned by someone else, typically in exchange for payment. In simpler terms, a tenant is someone who lives or works in a space that they do not own. Here are a few examples to illustrate the usage of tenant. 1. Residential tenancy. In this case, a tenant refers to someone who rents a house, apartment, or any other type of residential property. For instance, Sarah is a tenant in a cozy apartment downtown. The landlord is responsible for maintaining the property and addressing any issues that arise during the tenancy. 2. Commercial tenancy. This term is used when a business or organization rents a space for commercial purposes. For example, the new restaurant is looking for tenants to lease their vacant retail spaces. The company signed a tenancy agreement to rent office space in the city center. 3. Agricultural tenancy. In some cases, tenants can also be individuals or organizations that rent land for agricultural purposes. For instance, the farmer is the tenant of a large agricultural property, where they grow crops and raise livestock. The landowner and tenant have a written agreement that outlines the terms of the agricultural tenancy. 4. Tenancy at will. This refers to a more informal arrangement where a tenant occupies a property without a formal lease agreement. For example, the landlord allowed the tenant to stay on a tenancy at will basis until they found a more permanent place to live. Since the tenant did not sign a lease, they have a tenancy at will and can be asked to vacate with proper notice. In summary, a tenant is someone who rents or occupies a property owned by someone else. The term can be used in various contexts, such as residential, commercial, or agricultural tenancies. Understanding the concept of a tenant is essential for both landlords and individuals seeking to rent a property.